Hey there, it's Crafty Jenna Bug. Today, I'm going to do a little surgery. So, in case you are not aware, I participated in a journal swap and for Dephemerember. My swap partner made me this beautiful journal. I have one issue. I'm making it too bulky. And this is the beginning of Dephemerember. It's going to get even bulkier. And as you can see, there's a lot of pages in here, and I want to expand the spine. So that's what we're gonna do today. Glitter Gammy, please don't be mad. So, yes, this is, I love this journal, and I want to be able to love it for even longer and work in it even more than I already have. So we're gonna do some surgery on the spine. This is 2 hard book covers cut off of a book, and then it looks like the spine has been added on. So I'm going to very carefully extract the covers, add a wider spine, and go from there. So, wish me luck. I've never done this before. Okay, I'm a little intimidated right now. I took a little break and did a YouTube search for how to expand the spine of a junk journal. And I found a video by the lovely Louisa Heinzel, I will link it below, where she did just this very thing. So, what she did first, and I really didn't want to have to do, but it makes sense, is take these signatures out. So you gotta find the center and make sure that you you paper clip all of these pages together very well. I really didn't want to take the signatures out, but I get it. I need to in order to do this properly, and I want to do it properly. I want to do justice. I want to do right by this journal, you know? I absolutely love it. And I want to make sure it gets the love and respect I think it deserves. So, we're doing it. It looks like she did a 3-hole pamphlet stitch, which is fine by me. Oops. Alright, the next thing Louisa did in her video is cut the strings. Okay. Oh, yep, that's glued in. Okay. So initially, before watching her video, I was just going to cut the covers off and then make a wider, but I realized I'm going to need to spread out the signatures. So here we go. I started removing this edging she had in here. Let's see, is this glued in? It is. Okay. So I'm just going to cut that. Oh, that is some nice waxed thread. I will hang on to that. I can't believe I'm taking this apart. It just feels so wrong. But I have a feeling I will appreciate having more space. All right, now that we're here, Louisa, oh, okay, that, I want to keep this for something. I'm not sure yet what. Okay, so it looks like the spine was created with some cardstock and some duct tape. Cool. That's simple enough. Now, what Louisa did was she did not take that piece out, but I want to save that for something else. So what she did was cut the spine down the middle, and then she had a hidden spine. So she had two flaps here, but I don't have that. So what I think I'm going to do, you know what? I could do the same. I could cut this down the middle and then use these. Okay, we're just gonna try it like that. I can always cut it off. I legit want to cry right now because I'm doing this. Like, I'm so sad that I made this decision, but I think I will be happier for it in the end. Okay. So I'm just going to find the center. Okay. So there we have the back and the front. Now, I'm going to take my signatures and set them on the back, like so, like that, and figure out, let's actually do it this way. Let's figure out how much space. I'm going to really widen this thing. How much space I should put. If I put an inch between, that looks like it would be about right as far as managing bulk. That's going to be a wide spine, but I think we'll be okay. So here is what I have for this project. This is just a piece of thick, not quite cardboard, it's like chipboard. So I want to line that up here, measure out my 8 centimeters. Now, here's my height. Okay, I needed, let's turn this, line these up down here, so that, I think what I'd like to do is actually do it this way. I think I'll do a hidden spine. Glue that down like that. So I've got this outer chipboard on the outside, and I'm going to glue that down. Glue these duct tape flaps down like that. I'm going to use some tacky glue because it's the strongest glue I have. All right, this needs to dry before I do the next step. So I'm going to put something heavy on it to keep these in place while the glue dries. Okay, so next I have this recessed area here, and that measures 1.5 inches wide. And so I'm going to lay this over here. And then I want to cut more of this so that it is 1.5 inches wide to fit inside And the reason for that is I want this piece to fit in here. Okay, and then this piece will fit in here. This I want to glue down as well, just to make this one level. It's not perfect, but it will work for what I need it to. I'm going to do a strip of fabric on the inside and a strip of fabric on the outside. Yeah, I think I'll have to cover this a little bit. Okay, I have decided on my fabrics. I chose this one because it's the fabric that I used for the outside of Glitter Gammy's journal. My swap partner. I used this fabric for the outside of her journal, and I thought it would be a nice homage to put it on the inside. So that's what we're gonna do. I have a little over, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna go a little over, I'm gonna go a little longer than 4 inches wide because I want to fray it a little bit. So, okay. Now I need it to be, what did I determine, 8 1/4. We'll go with 8 1/2 high. That way I can fray it also and cut it shorter if I need to. I'd rather have it longer than shorter, you know? Okay, so this is going to go on the inside spine. And then on the outer spine, I have this green fabric that I found as a remnant. Oh wait, did I not do that? I didn't cut it long enough? How did I not cut it long enough? I cut it wide enough, but I cut it too short. I'm really doing great today, y'all. Okay, let's try this again. Let's try this again. All right. So, were you screaming? I hope you were screaming at the screen. I really do. So I got it just over the 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. I might need to shift this way. This camera's getting in the way. All right, you know what? I'm just going to cut each of these 4 inches wide, a little over 4 inches wide by 8 1/2 long. All right, I have my fabric cut. It is a little over 8 1/2 by a little over 4 1/4 inches. And I want to fray the edges a bit, but before I do that, I have this piece of thin cardstock. I'm just going to glue this down too. That way, when I'm sewing in the signatures for the hidden spine, it's a lot easier. It'll give me something less flimsy to sew into. So I'm just going to use the matte gel. I am going to make a template for it. Okay, so we're going here to there. Now I'm going to take my signatures and I wanted them 1.5 inches apart. Or wait, no, I said 1 inch apart. All right, so this is my template for my new signature. That's how far away my signatures will be sewn. Yeah, that's perfect. That'll give me a lot more room. Mark these. Okay. And then I will mark, where's the center? Let's fold this in half and get my center. I'm actually going to just mark this closest line because that works for me. That's going to be where my center lines are. And then I will mark, I've got one here, there, and here for my first signature. My second signature, line up the center, here, there, and there. That's where those holes go. And then my third signature, line up my center, here, there, and there. Okay. Cool. So now I have a template for poking holes in the hidden spine. What I will do, I have a piece of foam. Let's see, I'll make this. This is the top. And this is the top. So I am going to center these. All right, and then I'm going to poke everywhere I marked. And that should, yep, that gave me what I needed. So now I should be able to sew in these signatures. It's so exciting. What color thread should I use? I don't have any of this thick waxed thread that Glitter Gammy used. So let me go look. All right, here we go. I have some embroidery thread, all 6 strands of the thread. I'm going to take my signature. I'm starting with the back signature because I like working that way. And I'm going to thread my needle through the middle because I'm going to do a hidden, I'm going to hide the threads. And then I will just tape this down. I will take my signature and I will thread the needle, or I'll put the needle through the center hole. Come on. Okay. Through the center. Up through the top hole. Through the top hole of my spine piece. And then I will skip down to the bottom and into the bottom hole, and then back through the middle and the middle hole, making sure not to go through the other end of this thread. Sorry, I was thinking. Okay, so we've got that. Let me make sure that everything is tight, which we can do from this side. One end on either side of this string. Not sure if I said this when I started, but my strands were over 3 times the height of the signature. My embroidery floss. Let's tie the knot over at center. Very tight, nice and tight. That's what we want. All right, and then we can just trim these ends. All of those can go in my jar. Okay, awesome. Now I'm just going to do that with the other 2 signatures as well, and I'll be back. Okie dokie, we got them all sewn in. This is the widest spine I have ever made. And I'm not mad about it. Okay, let's see. Is this attached? I think so. Okie dokie. So now what we're gonna do, we do now is find the center. I feel like I may have made a slight error in sewing when I was marking these signatures. I should have shifted the template down a little bit because I have a little extra down here I'm gonna have to cut off. But that's okay. We're not mad about it. Okay, so this is the middle, this of the spine, and this will be the midline. So I want my center signature to line up there. Cool. So now what we're going to do is glue all of this down. Should I water this glue down? I probably should. Some glue in here. And then I'm going to spray some water in here. And then we'll mix it up. We're going to need more water. Okay, I'm going to spread glue liberally. Okay. And then I'm going to align this so that that center string, center signature is on that center line. All right, my battery decided to die, so let's try that again. Let's see, am I on the center here? I need to scoop this down a smidge there. We are on the center line. Okay, perfect. And then I'm just going to rub that really well. And since I lined that fabric, I don't have to worry about the glue seeping through. And I'm going to take this and I'm going to burnish it really good. And I'll do the same here. And then I'm going to, oh, do we have enough glue? We do. Okay, good. I'm going to burnish it really good here. And then let's check. Let's stick you there so that my pages don't stick. Let's burnish you well on this side. All right, I got to let that dry for a little bit, and then we'll be back. All right, now that that has had some time to dry, it looks like that is going to work quite well. A little bit more. It's not entirely dry, but it works for me. If I had used Louisa's method where she wrapped the fabric all the way around, it might have worked better in my favor for what I have going on, but I'm okay with it. So I gotta adjust this. Let's just trim that off. Could have been done a bit more elegantly, but that's what we've got. So now I want to put the fabric on the outside. Like this, so that it folds over just a smidge. So that means more glue. All right, I watered this down, but not as much. And I'm going to start by putting it here. And then making sure I have the same amount on both sides. I'm going to add more glue in here just to ensure that all of this sticks together very well. And actually, because I don't like the way it is separating there. Set it on there, and we'll do the same with this side. What I want to do is I'm going to cut a slit here and oops, I punched the camera, and a slit there. And then I'm going to take this and paint it like that, and like this, and like that. And then I will tuck this over that and over that, if it will stick, and then that should really dry like that for a bit. Okay, I also have this I want to stick on the end. All right, my journal has dried. This is the new spine. I do need to still glue these edges down, and that'll happen in a little bit, but for now, so excited, I'm so happy. And now there is no more gator mouth, and there is so much more room for expansion. I'm gonna bulk this baby up. This is gonna be my bodybuilding journal because it's gonna get bulked. Yeah, oh, I'm so excited. Let's give it a little look-see. I have a little weirdness going on here. I think I'll just reinforce it with some glue. You can't even really see it, but it's just in that hinge. Man, I am so happy that I did that. I was really trepidatious about it, and I really hope my journal swap partner understands. So there it is, ready to be worked in, and I am so happy that worked out as well as I had hoped. Yeah, that is very exciting. And now, so my swap partner made me this beautiful tassel, and I couldn't quite get it to work on the old spine, but now it feels quite complete there. Yes, 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 yes. Very sturdy spine, holding it down. I love it. Oh, yay! So, thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this helpful. Big shout out to Louisa, and thank you for making that video. It was so easy to follow and took away some of the fear I had in attempting this. So don't be afraid. If you've got a journal that needs a little thickening up, do it. Just do it. You'll be grateful that you did. And now it's an opposite gator mouth. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm gonna bulk this baby up. I cannot wait. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you again, Glitter Gammy, for this lovely journal. I'm sorry I had to adjust it, but I want to beef her up. I want to make it chunky. And the only way to really do that without tying it shut was to alter that spine. So I really hope you don't mind. I love this journal so much. All right, I'm going to go get to work in it. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day. Bye.